I've been avoiding making this video for a while because it is a very chilling reality and a chilling truth that is hard to share, but with a simple Google search, you can figure out how much does it cost to end world hunger. The first result reads, how much does it cost to solve world hunger? A price has been set and estimated by the United Nations to solve this crisis, $30 billion a year. It may seem like a large sum of money, but when compared to the US defense budget, $737 billion in 2012, $30 billion seems more attainable. Wow, only $30 billion a year. We can argue how necessary the defense budget is, but let's look at some other ways we've spent money. We spent $1 trillion on a jet. You have to understand a billion is 1,000 million. A trillion is 1,000 billion. That's a lot of money, 1,000 billions. There's been multiple reports that aren't conspiracies, it's not whistleblowers, it's establishment news media saying that we've wasted $125 billion. There's reports of past administrations losing trillions of dollars. There's billions and trillions being hidden overseas to avoid taxes. All I'm saying is the past administrations of the last 20 years do not want to end world hunger. They just don't. It's a sad, chilling reality, but they don't want to end world hunger. If they wanted to, they easily could. We have the budget, we have the money, we could crowdfund it, we could do a million things, but we don't do it. A lot of people seem to think old ways of politics was safe, it was healthy, it's scary that we're changing in a different direction, but let's be honest, the old ways, there's nothing safe about it. Reports are showing that half of America is in poverty, and that poverty is a lot better than the hundreds of millions of people who don't have clean drinking water and clean sanitation. There's something profoundly wrong and strange going on. I understand for a lot of world leaders before this era, peace wasn't even an option. It was a lot of paranoia because everybody was killing each other. We didn't have communication, we didn't have technology to communicate cross countries, cross continent as effectively as we do now. So people resulted in war, in taking land, in killing, in raping. That's the reality that's happened within the last 100 years. Now that we have the communication, we're actually at a more peaceful time. There's more peace going on, there's more chance for peace than maybe ever in history. However, we have to be honest with ourselves from all sides if we want to really solve certain issues. Leaders of the world, I understand why you're paranoid, I understand why you keep killing. It makes money, it's profitable, it's normal, it's old way of thinking, but people of the world, this is on you to stop playing the game, to stop thinking just because you're being spoken to with nice rhetoric and pandering rhetoric, it doesn't mean these people are trying to help you. They're not. They never were, they never have been. They literally could solve world hunger, but they just don't want to. It's not in their agenda. With all the talks and worrying of terrorism, I want to say, you can't kill an idea. You can kill a person, you can kill a group. Some groups might need to be stopped with bloodshed. It may be inevitable. I'm not saying that, but I am saying you can't kill an idea. If you help people, if you show them love, if you show them truth, there might be less terrorism. If you continue to point the finger at everybody else and consider people an enemy, or just because they disagree with you that they're negative, they're terrorists, they're hateful, they're dangerous, you might continue to perpetuate terrorism. During the last administration, 90% of drone strikes hit innocent civilians. Imagine if your family got drone strike to death by a machine, like out of a bad sci-fi movie. What do you think you would feel? Do you think you would feel love for America, or do you think you would feel a passionate hate to try to stop them? All I'm saying is, love might be the answer to stopping terrorism. You can't kill out an idea, and the more innocent people you kill, the more you fuel the movement that you're trying to stop.